Hey y'all.
Welcome back to Dose Dope Podcast. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. If you are new here, my name is Nicki and this is
Iesha.
And we are Dose Dope Podcast. So in this episode, we are going, of course you guys probably seen the title, so of course we're going to talk about baby daddies.
Baby daddies. Baby mama, baby daddy, baby mama, baby daddy.
So yeah, let's just jump right into it.
Okay, so jumping right in, I have a story about my baby daddies, or my baby's daddy. I have 2 kids. One is 2 at the moment, and the other one is 8 years old. The boy is 2, the girl is 8. Okay, so this past fall, I'm gonna say, I was really trying to get some baby pictures of my son because he was at such a cute little age, and I just wanted to capture that time, right? So we don't have any family pictures with my son. Okay, so I was thinking this is a great time because, you know, everybody wants to see baby pictures, right? So I'll tell everybody, let's get dressed, let's go down the street. There's a park down the street with a lake in it. So let's go get dressed and take pictures by the lake, and, you know, that'll be our family picture. Okay, nobody was into it. I'm the only one. Nobody was into it. Both the kids, they'd rather be on iPads. David rather want to do something else, just not take pictures, right? So I'm like, no, we're taking these family pictures because we haven't had no family pictures since Serena was 3 years old. She's over here 8 years old. We need to capture these moments. We need to have brother and sisters taking pictures together, right?
Right.
No, they did not agree with me. They were not into it. So I'm trying to get everybody like coordinated, like not wearing matchy, but at least our outfits are coordinated. So it takes us about like all morning, because at the time, I think I wore like BB cream. Like now I don't wear nothing. But at the time I wore BB cream, lashes, I was getting dressed. I was like putting on makeup. I had a cute outfit. I was really into it. And I'm trying to put myself into it. So I'm thinking if they see me into it, they'll get into it too, right?
No. Of course.
So, David, he's like super like impatient about everything. It doesn't matter where we're going, how much time we have. If I'm getting dressed, he's worried. He's like, when are we going? How much time? Do you have to do this? You look good already. You know we're just going here, right? Like there's always something. He does not want me to get dressed.
What's his sign?
Leo. He's a Leo. He likes when I get dressed, but the process of me getting dressed, which is only like an hour.
We are always working on our patience.
Lord, you're a female Leo. Okay.
I'm always working on my patience.
He has none. He has no patience at all. Okay, so he's all mad. I'm like, why are you stressing me about getting dressed when you could easily just help me get the kids get dressed to save me time later? Like, I'm going back and forth. I'm always doing something extra. Never doing just one thing at a time. I'm always doing something else. So I'm doing my makeup, and I'm trying to clean up so we're not having too much stuff to do. I'm trying to get the kids ready. I'm trying to keep Adrian from making a mess all over the house. Doing a lot. So I'm sweating my makeup off as I'm trying to put my makeup on. So I'm like, okay, if you want me to hurry up, help me with the kids. So he helps me with Adrian. Serena's getting dressed. We finally get out the house. Still just fuming for no reason. He's over here just mad. Like, you know, just face scrunched up, like ugly expressions. Energy just so, just off. Just like dirty. Just like, I don't want to be around you. Like, you just, why you gotta be like that? We're just taking pictures, you know? Okay, I got the camera. We get to the park. We find a spot. He's still like snapping at me for like random things. Like, I'm not gonna do this, or you need to be doing this. So like, okay. So we find a spot, right? We find a spot where we're gonna be. Like, the lake is in the background, and you know, I'm just trying to hurry up and get the pictures. All I need, because I'm a photographer, so I know how to just get in and get a couple pictures and then get out. Like, I'm not trying to be here all day. So I get us to where we're going, and then I'm telling him, I'm at this point, I myself am snappy too, because I'm having to deal with him all morning. Now we're here. I'm just trying to hurry up, so I'm just like, and the 2 kids. So I'm already like, just like, do what I need you to do so we can get out of here. Don't give me no attitude. I'm not trying to do nothing extra. Just like stand here, you know. So I'm focusing on the camera, but of course technical difficulties, right? I'm trying to have the camera take our pictures while I'm connecting it to my smartphone so I can see how we look in the camera when I'm taking the picture. I still don't know how these pictures came out.
Really?
Yes. So we're standing, and then we had to take a break. So the kids are sitting by a tree, but of course Adrian, he wants to go to the water. So he's actually like running towards the water, straight towards the water. I'm saying, Serena, hurry up, get him. David's standing behind me. Serena, she's like not fast enough, right? And so I see like I'm the one who has to run down and get him. So I basically drop everything and run to go catch my baby so he doesn't go into the lake. We were literally inches, not even like 1 inch, I'm gonna say centimeters from landing into that water. And I'm pissed because I don't know how to swim. Girl. So you making me, you a daddy, you got 2 kids, you standing on the top of the hill while your little son, your toddler, is going toward the water.
Let his ass get in the water.
Girl, I can't swim. He can't swim. Nobody can swim.
He gonna figure it out today that his ass can't swim. The fuck you getting in the water for? You know you can't swim. Let common sense handle that. He gonna get that water, get it splashed in. He only gonna be an inch deep. That's when you go in there.
Yeah.
Let his little badass run. Okay, you run your ass right in that damn water.
He did. He was. I'm surprised we didn't fall in because of the force that I caught him. I'm like catching him like I'm going for a football or something. I'm like, because in my head, this is some water. In my head, it's water. Yeah. And it's a baby. He can't swim. I can't swim, but I need to get my baby. So my head is just not in the place of like, just let him swim.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was just taken out. After that happened, I'm like, fuck these pictures. Let's just go. I'm not trying to, because there's people around. So now I'm about to get my baby in the water in front of all these people. I'm about to have ambulances, people calling the ambulance, because people don't mind their business. So, it's a baby in the water. I'm just waiting for a phone call or somebody to take out their phone, start recording, whatever. So
Brawl Star.
I'm just waiting. But no, I mean, everything turned out fine at the end. We did not get the pictures that I wanted, but at least nobody got in the water. My dress was like kind of short, and my butt is big, so when I like dived in
over to get him,
my whole ass was out. My whole ass got out, and I was not ready to take no more pictures. So if they got their wish, it was that day. They did not have to take no more pictures that day. So yeah. I cannot believe that I had to go through all that just to get some pictures that we didn't even print. It's probably still available. Like if I went back, I could probably find at least one good picture. But I'm mad. I don't want none of those pictures.
You don't even want the memory.
No, I don't want the memory. No, I don't.
I'm telling you, that's a lot.
Oh Lord. Okay, tell me a story about your baby daddy so I can feel better. Something.
Okay, well, I have 2 kids. I have an 11-year-old girl. She'll be 12 in November. And then I also have a 3-year-old little boy. Both of them have 2 different fathers. My daughter's father, me and him really don't get along like that. We say we get along. We don't get along like that. He's
Are y'all friends at least? At least.
I don't know what he thinks, because it's like every time I talk to him, he thinks like I'm always bad mouthing him. I always have something bad to say about him, and it's just like, nigga, I don't think about you. I don't know who the hell to talk to you about. Like, you don't really come up in conversations. I don't know, but when people ask me about it, that's my daughter's dad. that's it. I mean, I don't have anything else to add. But for some reason, he thinks I add more to that. I don't know. Like, it's been so long since we've been together. I really don't. I can't say anything about him, and I don't like talking bad about people, so I won't. If I don't have anything nice to say. So he's him and I'm me. We're still working out our little kinks, but it's nothing but love. I want to make sure he's straight. If he hit me, I'm gonna make sure he's good. But we really don't have, like, a relationship. Like, I wish our relationship was better, but it's, like, it's not more on my end. It's more on his. He's harboring and holding on to shit that I forgot about.
Really?
Girl, he will not let that shit go. He'll bring up some shit I did, like, 10, 12 years ago. No. And I'd be like, boy, I don't even remember doing that shit. And at the time, I was probably 18.
No.
I probably did do some crazy shit. I did a lot of crazy shit when we were together, so... Whatever he says is probably true, but shit, what the fuck you want me to do?
You
I
were a kid, yeah, like a teenager. People don't
need to leave that alone. I forgot about it. I don't think about it till you bring it up.
No, that's terrible. You can't have grudges like that. Life is too short. Girl. I mean, nobody says to forget your pain, but nobody needs to harbor the pain, like... Let it go. Learn from it. Move on and learn from it.
Now, my son's father, we have a pretty good relationship. We talk almost daily. We are not together. I'm single. If anybody wants to know. I want him to put that on the podcast. I need for him to hear that. Because it's like he be forgetting. And like, that's what funny. Really broke us up, because he was supposed to come down here to Houston with me. And he ended up having, like, this health scare. And I'm putting quotation marks. I know you guys can't see it, because he had a health scare. And I really feel like he used that as an excuse not to come down here to Houston with me. Because, he's a Capricorn. So he's, like, super close to his family. So, like, his family is in Indiana. He don't really have any family down here in Texas. So I really think that's what caused him not to come down here. It's his family, but it's like, to me, I feel like his family isn't... I like his family, but I don't feel like his family is beneficial for a successful future.
I get that. No.
I guess that's totally the nicest way to say it.
Yes, because sometimes people have to realize that when you start your own family... That's where your mind has to be. You have to try to progress your own family, and my husband, he doesn't get that. So if we were trying to move Houston, like, I want to move to Austin. My husband drives to Austin like 5 times a week, all day. He's driving to Austin, and he won't move. Like, his job sends him to Austin because there's more work in Austin than there is in Houston right now. He does countertops, like granite countertops. Or whatever people want granite on. And so there's more people in Austin calling, I guess, for measurements and just for what he does. And they send him too many times. I feel like driving to Austin is super stressful because it's a one-way street the entire... Like, not one-way. The entire time. Lane? Yeah, like for 3 hours you're driving on just this one... It's 2 lanes. It's one for driving and one for passing. Just for 2-3 hours straight. And it's like, now there's so much like innovation happening in Austin right now. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic. And at first it was almost nobody going to Austin and Houston like that, but now there's a lot of heavy traffic going from Austin to Houston, like, all the time now. And it's like, you're in this heavy traffic for hours and all this time, and you won't just just rent a house. Just rent a house next to the office, because they have an office in there, in Austin. They have, like, the showroom office. Whatever, just use your mind. He's so smart. I feel like he needs to use his mind and put it to work to put himself as the, like, I don't know, general manager of that branch in Austin or whatever. I don't know, so you don't have to keep driving. Like, the drive is just too much.
I agree. That's what it's like with my son's father, because he definitely, like, has potential. Like, he can definitely create his own business, but he's so comfortable working for other people, and that's and I don't like that shit. I need somebody, because I feel like and this is not for everybody. I don't want everybody to think just my little opinion should rub off on everybody. But I feel like you shouldn't want to work for other people. You should always want your own shit.
Yeah. No, I feel that. That's how I feel.
Just being with somebody who's comfortable working for somebody else, it don't look like you got anything else going on for yourself. Like, that's a problem for me. That makes me question, like, and then, like, the thing with his family, like, if his mama call, he gonna come and do. If his if his daddy call, he gonna make sure his daddy's straight. If his granny call, he gonna make sure his granny's straight. What about your fucking home? Like, I don't blame him for doing this shit, but at least make sure your home is straight first.
Yeah. That's what you gotta do.
Like, me and his mom was in a constant battle for his attention.
Really?
Girl.
Sometimes I feel like that now, but, like, why?
That's her baby.
I get that, but he's a grown man now.
I know. I don't know what the fuck. Only thing I want to do is make sure I'm not that overbearing mom.
That's the same way. I feel like I don't
want my son's girlfriends to feel like they battling with me for his goddamn attention. Like, I don't want anybody to feel like that.
That's the difference. There's a difference between, like, trying to outdo the girlfriend, and then there's a difference between actually making sure that girlfriend's just not gonna run over your son, not trying to, like, you know, like, break your son's heart. Just watch from a distance. Like, if you see her messing up, tell him, this is not what a woman should be doing with her man. Okay. As in cheating, as in, like, disrespecting, as in, like, the type of woman that I want for my son is someone like me.
Yeah.
Not disrespectful, not about to be cheating, trying to, you know, take care of the house. That's all I'm trying to get. And that's what he has. That's all you need to really do. Try to maintain a family. So when you let your mom get in the way of your relationship just because she's your mom, it's like, okay, go be with your mama. Be with your mama.
Exactly.
See how that feels.
Exactly. That's what it was. Like, at the end of the relationship, I was just like, just go be with your mom. Like,
right.
She just gonna always fucking be there. You know what? Just stay with your mom.
Right. Because I would be happy, you know, living my life for myself. I don't have to live my life for a man as well. Like, I'm okay. But I would love to continue the experience of living my life with someone else, but that doesn't include your mama. She's not included.
Definitely.
That's all I got. She's not included.
And it was like our whole relationship. I mean, at the beginning, she did like me. And then once me and her son started, you know, having our little disagreements.
It's like a mirror.
She stopped liking me. But now that me and her son aren't together, it's crazy because she texted me the other day. It was just like, when you going to give me another grandchild? Like, girl, I thought you didn't fucking like me. What happened? Like, it's just always like, 1 minute she likes me, 1 minute she don't. And then it's just like, I don't know.
It's confusing.
I can't even say shit because her son do the same shit. 1 minute he want to fuck with me, and 1 minute he don't.
Oh my, is he a Leo too?
No, he a Capricorn.
Oh man, my husband is Leo. He's really like a cat, like a real cat. You know how cats, they just like want your attention at this time. Like, I want your attention now. And then it's like, back the fuck up off me. Who are you? Give me my food.
For real.
That's him.
That's me. That's him. That's me. Like, 1 minute I want all your attention. I don't want anybody else to have it. And then once I'm finished, I'm just like, okay, well, I guess you can go talk to somebody else. Because right now it's just, you know.
I'm not into it.
I'm not into it.
I can't get that. With me, I want to be all over you. I want to be like colored up.
Really?
All the time. If I'm in the kitchen, I want you to cuddle me. Cook me. When I'm cooking, cuddle me.
Really?
I'm like that.
Girl, I be needing my fucking space. I'm like clingy for like 2 seconds. And then after that, I'm just like, all day I'm just like, so what are your plans for today?
I mean, I'm not like it all the time. Like, most of the time, yes. I just want you to be around me. But if, like, say I'm not, he makes me mad or something. Once he makes me mad, I can't let my guard down. I can't be like that. I can't be like, let's cuddle, let's make out. Like, I can't be like that. I'm like, you piss me off. I need my space. And then once I've calmed down, then yeah, I'll be back to normal. Like, but if it's constant, it will take me probably a week to recover, but eventually I will recover. Eventually I will get over my attitude. Eventually whatever I'm going, I'll be over it, and then I'm back to let me sit on your lap or sit on my lap.
Girl, it just depends what it is. Sometimes I'll just be over shit. Sometimes I'll just bring it up. I randomly. He's you still stuck on that shit? I am. That's why I brought it back up. Because I wanted to have a discussion about it.
Yeah.
He's girl, get over it.
No, if things don't get solved, how?
How? Girl, get over it.
As long as if it gets solved, then I don't think we should bring it back up. If it's a continuous problem, continue to find the solution. But if it's a problem and then you kind of agreed on the solution already, I don't see the problem no more. There's no problem. It's move on. It's done. But problems keep coming up.
That's life, though.
That is life.
But I don't know. I think I would have, if I had any advice for people, I think if I could go back, I would still... I know a lot of people have a lot of shit to say about single moms. And that's another thing I wanted to address is the shit that single moms have to listen to go through this shit. We get the judgments. We get the, why would you have kids if you knew you could not financially take care of them? Or why would you have kids with someone you didn't think you were going to be with? We have to deal with all that shit. And it's just y'all keep asking us about past fucking... I already fucking did it. My kids are already here. What the fuck y'all want me to do now? Right. Put them in foster care?
No.
I have to keep going. This decision's already been fucking made. So it's I don't understand why we keep facing this fucking judgment of being deemed less than because we have kids.
First of all, that's coming from people with no kids?
Definitely.
Okay, that makes sense.
Just because they can't fucking produce, I guess it's just my fucking problem now.
It's because they never been in that situation and they bitter. That's why it is.
Girl.
They oh...
But
you
why do I have to
listen
to this bitter shit?
I
don't care about that shit. I don't know. Y'all gotta stop coming up to single moms telling us how much this and that and the third and trying to teach us about our fucking kids. Because honestly, 9 times out of 10, a single person with no kids can't tell me shit. Because I know they don't know shit.
Right. You've never been in the situation. How can you give advice? Yeah. I feel like if people are judging single moms, they really don't know. Because single moms are literal superheroes.
Girl,
teachers,
social work,
single mom,
they do not like doing paperwork for single moms because that's more paperwork for them versus them doing one person that's individual and just by themselves because they can relate to them more because they don't have any kids.
Wow.
And it's less paperwork for them.
Wow.
It is, and they've told me that before they knew I had kids.
No. That's messed up.
It is. It's a
because you can't be judging people based on the fact that you have a perception of what they should be doing. You can't live their life. You don't know what they've been through. You can't even pay their bills. So why you even have an opinion? Just live your life.
Exactly.
Let somebody else live their life.
That was your choice. Don't be bitter at me.
Right.
Because you ain't want to have no damn kids. That's not my problem.
You chose to leave before you had your kid. You chose to not have a kid. You chose to not adopt a kid. There's so many ways to actually bring a child into your home because you love them, because you want to love them. And there's so many kids actually wanting a home. Yeah. Instead of judging single moms, some of y'all need to go and find you a kid and this fucked up foster care system and give them a home and show these people that you know what you're talking about when you say that you know how to love a kid. Don't say it, show them. Go adopt a kid. There's so many kids that need a home, and if you can shit on a single parent that's doing their best, then you should be able to be that single parent and give a kid a good home.
Yeah, for real.
But anyway.
Funny story from him.
A funny story?
We had just moved into our first apartment together, me and my son's father. And his brother was over. His older brother was over. And somebody knocked on the door when we were all in there hanging out. It was me, his older brother, my son was there. Somebody knocked on the door saying they were looking for some type of high school girl. And we were just like, oh no, you got the wrong apartment. She don't live here. It was a girl across the hall from us. So you know, we go back to doing our thing. We not worried about nothing. And you know, and this was unexpected because the neighborhood didn't even look ratchet. So we go back to doing our thing, and then we hear a bunch of arguing outside. I guess they found the girl next door. What ended up happening is the girl next door ended up coming out. Her and like this other girl. The girl was like a stud. Her and this other girl was just outside arguing. And then, so you know, my baby daddy, he looking out the window. I'm like, don't go out there. I was like, that ain't got nothing to do with us. You know, stay out of it. That's what I told him because I already know how shit like this go. Like they'll argue, stay out of it.
It's a lover's quarrel.
Yeah, I guess you could say it was a lover's quarrel. He takes his ass outside. So they get the boxing.
Oh my, no.
Girl, they get outside, they get the boxing. And I guess the girl brother from next door hears them fighting outside. So he come running outside.
I know.
Girl, he starts beating the dog shit out of the stud.
Oh my
All you hear is like his hits connecting while he hitting her. And I'm in the house and I can hear this shit. I say he is fucking her up.
Oh shit.
Again, I told my baby daddy to stay out of it. They ain't got nothing to do with us.
Oh.
Stay out of it. Why he run outside like Captain Saberho and broke up the fight? So they still was thinking we were lying about the girl next door not being in our apartment. So they spin the fucking block and come break our fucking window.
No.
Glass everywhere.
Why?
Apartment building, and you gotta go through the door. They were thinking she came out of our apartment and we were lying. So they broke our shit.
Wow. That is, you don't even know the girl.
And I told his ass to stay out of it. That ain't got shit.
Gosh.
They came there looking for a motherfucking fight. Let them get their damn fight.
Yep.
She got her ass beat. Now she won't go out looking for no damn fight. You have to let natural selection take its place. I tell people this all the time. You have to let natural selection do its thing. You cannot keep intervening in that shit. Because now our fucking window is broken. If she would have got her ass beat, she would have ended up in the hospital. How she gonna break a window from the fucking hospital? No good deed goes unpunished. Stay your ass out of it.
That's what they taught you. That's what they told him.
Captain Saberho went outside breaking up, but she got 3 other friends. Why her friends ain't break up the damn fight?
Right.
It's 3 of them there.
Wow. They could have jumped in. Shoot. They wasn't trying to break it up.
They wasn't. So why is Captain Saberho trying to save these hoes? Girl, you know I was so fucking mad. And then the daddy had the audacity to come out the house with a gun. It's like, nigga, it's too late now. The fight is over with.
I'm about to say.
He trying to fucking shoot us. I'm like, bitch, we broke up the fucking fight.
Trying to save a hoe.
Never again. That's all I learned from that shit is if I see something, don't say shit. Keep walking. That's all that taught me. Is to mind my goddamn business. That's what that fault. Girl was awful because he was beating the dog shit out of her.
No, I learned to mind my business. Yeah, I will mind my business. We can't eat on the podcast.
Oh, fuck that. They gonna hear us eating today. Yeah, like I feel like my kids motivate me to do better because when it was just me, I wasn't doing shit with my life. It wasn't until I had kids where I was just like, okay, I probably need to do this to better myself, or I probably need to do that to better myself. Like now that I have 2 kids and it's just me, I want to say that too because when I had 2 kids and I was with my baby daddy, I took that shit for granted, and I'm gonna go ahead and admit that on the podcast because he made life so much easier for me. He was like, he liked to clean all the time, so it was like he ain't leave the house unless the house is clean. So he got me in the habit of doing that shit. And so that was easier, you know, not having to clean all the time because I had his help. To now where it's just by myself, it's like I have to make sure I'm really on top of my shit. Like I gotta wake up when I'm supposed to. I have to clean when I'm supposed to. I gotta do this, that, and the third when I had the time to do it. Because it's like when I'm too tired or I know my kids are getting tired, it's just like I know I'm gonna have to stop what I need to do to, you know, rest and recoup and then go back at it. So
yeah. It's so much harder for single moms.
It is. It's so much harder, but it's like, I feel like it's just as rewarding.
I'm sure. Because you did it all by yourself. You get to see that at the end of the day.
And I have so many kid excuses now. Like, I can't attend some shit, child excuse.
Right.
My son ain't feeling it. We can't go.
Right.
Girl, I got every kid excuse you can fucking think of. Okay. I can't do that. My kids, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Y'all know I'm a single mom. I ain't got no babysitter. It's just me.
Right.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, silver lining. Because I don't like to go out either. I just don't use my kids as an excuse.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
You never use your kids as an excuse? Girl, that's my go-to line. I don't want to do some shit. My kids.
I mean, unless it's a real excuse. I mean, not to get out of something.
They always real excuses. There's always some shit going on. Sometimes I choose to ignore it and go, and sometimes I choose to be like, I'm gonna let you guys know I'm going through this shit and I can't do this right now.
I feel like my kids, they're really good most of the time, except I took my son to the dentist on Friday. Both of them to the dentist. And he was the only one running around the whole dentist office. They have like these gumball machines, but it's like super bouncy balls inside. So he's trying to get all the balls out, turning the thing, lifting it up, just like acting wild. Literally making wild noises like, can't get me. Like, we in the dentist.
Girl, that's how boys are. Boys don't give a fuck about what you got going on. They want to have themselves a good time.
Yes.
That's how my son is too. It's like he has ADHD because his ass will be boom, 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 boom. Especially if he got candy, his ass is everywhere.
I don't give them candy unless they're at home.
Girl, I will catch his ass on top of the dresser and wonder how the hell he got up there. That motherfucker turned into the halt real quick. That's why I don't give his ass no sugar. If somebody gets some candy, they gotta keep him until that candy runs off.
Wow, that's a good one.
I don't play about that shit. Sugar is the devil. It turned them kids into demons.
Yes. Hyperactive.
Hell no,
Tasmanian devils, girl. Like just going everywhere. No. I do give them candy, but only at home. I will never be outside of the house trying to give them kids some candy because I will never get a hold of it. I can't like rein them in. If they're too, I'll be like, what? I'm tired.
Girl,
I can't.
You don't understand how hard being a parent is, and they act like we got a manual for this shit. I'm learning just like how you are. We both learning as we go. And my daughter be like, you don't know. I'll be like, girl, this is my first time being a mom. Just swinging this shit. Right. I'm just swinging this shit.
It's good you tell her that.
No, I don't have all the fucking answers. So stop acting.
Because some people act like they do. Some people will tell their kids straight up bullshit, propaganda, lies, all of it, and then wonder why it's getting out. Like, because you part of the reason it's spreading.
I feel like when it comes to like kids, they don't stop your journey in life. I feel like they just become a part of your journey in life. Like, you have to continue your purpose here on earth, and now they as their own individual have their own purpose in earth. So the only thing I can do is just give them the guidance I would want somebody to give me, and then they could take it if they feel like it fits the situation. They could be like, fuck it, if they don't feel like it fit the situation. But at the end of the day, I always try to remind myself it's their journey through life. I'm just here as like a guidance. Because I really don't feel like kids should put their parents on pedestals. Like, I get
definitely
the reason why you...
I'm about to say up until a point. Like when you get to, like, teenagers, top teens, like 16, 17, that's when you need to stop trying to be like your parents and be yourself. But when you're under that age, I feel like you should look at your parents as the the gold standard. Yeah. Because then they won't be listening to you. They won't try to take your guidance. But
because I feel like too many people to this day, grown as adults, still seek their parents' approval for shit, and it's just like, I don't give a fuck if my mom or my dad don't agree with this shit. It makes me happy. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do.
You have to live your life.
Exactly.
I guess that's our podcast about BDs, baby daddies, because we're going on other different rants, tangents, so we're just going to end